Men's overconfidence gets women killed all the time because we let it override our intuition and experience. And I say this as, a professional outdoor guide. I used to see this all the time, especially when I was a whitewater raft guide. In fact, my first introduction to paddle guiding, the first day living in New Mexico, first day on the job at this new job as a paddle guide, 20 minutes in, I see a man dragging a woman's body out of the water. Now, this was a private boater. If this had been, with a company, they would have had more regulations. Because it was an overconfident man, he made a series of really poor decisions and it got a woman killed. And then we had to swoop in, and we're all pretty traumatized by the recovery process. Doing CPR, chest compressions on someone for an hour, and then setting up a pulley system to get her body dragged out of a canyon, and then listening to her daughter yell, "No!" as she found out the news once the body came to the surface because they had gotten separated. Do you know how I still live with that trauma? I wasn't even directly involved in that accident, just part of the attempted rescue and the actual recovery. And I still have nightmares about that. That was my first day on the job in New Mexico. Every day that I was a guide, I lived with constant fear that I would kill somebody. I guided for 6 seasons in New Mexico, Washington, and Wyoming. I only flipped my boat twice in 6 years, which is pretty incredible. But a lot of that is because I was always humble, because I understood my job had a lot of responsibility. It wasn't just fun. It could be fun, but so many men. Yeah, and actually my last season, a guy got 2 women drowned. Young guy, just having fun. And that was with a company. A company drowning, woo! Much bigger situation. And yet, all those years, I was really good at guiding. The biggest threat in my boat wasn't the whitewater. It was men, because they always thought that they knew more than me. They always tried to steer the boat, doing, sea strokes in the front to turn the boat. Because a man who literally never goes down the river, has no experience guiding, just assumes that he's so much better at it. That's how confident they are. And so I'm fighting the direction of my boat with some dude who doesn't know anything. Imagine 6 years of experience versus 0 experience. And I still doubt myself more than him. That's why I started guiding fun yaks, because at least I wouldn't get killed by these men. But one of the things I learned as a climber is that if I let these men confidence veto my own intuition, they were literally going to get me killed. I have so much more to say about this. So please comment if you want a part 2. The confidence gap is deadly.